resumed combat with the ogres that everyone ran into while I was gone. And after kind of a tense battle and Dotor coming in a little late, Dotor and Shock went down both one time, but we were able to beat them successfully without anyone getting majorly hurt. I decided to explore a bit more and found another farm area that had a fire giant that seemed to be just waiting in a building. Managed to find some more potions, some gold that looks to be the property of one of the people who lived here, and some art things. After that, we decided to head back to Chaur, where myself and Oliver started to look for the merchants who the gold belonged to. Dotor went to speak to Illyra about some magical tattoos. And Damien, I believe, started looking for Shaith in town. I believe that's where we left off.
Alright, thank you for that recap. So, it is currently the 32nd of fall at 6 p.m. when we pick things up. I believe we had just finished the time needed for our downtime activities. So it's kind of like later in the evening. I was just going to pass time till the next day unless there was something the group wanted to do. Also, I only see 2 of you in Roll20.
Yeah, sorry, I'm joining in just a second.
Oh, no worries. So yeah, what do you want to do? Damien or Oliver? Anything?
No, I mean, I suppose I helped Rod.
Alright, so time will pass then. See if anything happens. Okay. One moment. So in the evening, I'll say you're all meeting up at the Darkwater Inn when Iara would kind of sneak in as she usually does and come kind of before the 3 of you and say, I was able to track the source of the rumors. It seems that some of the freed slaves, the ones that you rescued, had mentioned that you had dealt using diplomacy with the Iron Tide. I don't think they did so maliciously. They just weren't very careful about, not saying anything. So, that's where the rumors started, is some of the people that you freed from slavery.
I assumed that was the case.
Let's go round them all up and sell them back to slavery for making me wrong.
She says, well, it might be easier to just put them down. Do it quiet, make the bodies disappear. Though, I'm not sure what that would accomplish if you're just looking for revenge.
I'm not really down for killing them quickly. Like, if they've besmirched our name, I'm more down for teaching lessons they will never forget.
Well, I can go ahead.
We're not killing anyone. They're not besmirching our name because, yes, we did talk about it diplomatically, and that is also what we told the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
So none of it is false.
Oh, you're such a buzzkill.
She says, well, the mayor didn't seem to tell any of the townsfolk. So,
you could have at least let me play with the idea of doing it before you're going to turn around and rain on the idea?
No.
She shrugs. She says, well, if you do want them to disappear and, end up as slaves again, I could probably arrange that. But if not, I could always work on something else. Because I'm pretty much done with this now. Unless, there's more that you want me to look into with this.
Oh, actually, here, I have something for you, Iara, to help with your endeavors.
Yes.
And I give her the vial of phase spider poison.
Ooh. She looks at it. Says, this isn't drow poison. Where'd you get this? All kind of excited now.
Well, our good friend Oliver right here was was looked at as an easy meal for some phase spiders. Little did they know he was not.
Oh, face spider poison. Yes, please. She says, I'll make good use of this.
You make it sound like I did it on my own. You all did help.
You know, it's all about the flair. Isn't that your job, to flare things up, Oliver?
Yes, but it's about choosing the right moment. Like me killing phase spiders, not really the moment, because then people think I can handle doing things solo, which puts me in a really awkward place when people decide to jump me.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
She says, anyway, like I said, what do you guys want me to work on now?
Here's a question. Is there a way you could leave notes or infer that if these people don't shut their mouths, something horrible will happen to them? Not specify what, just the idea of a risk will keep them from talking.
She says, yeah, I could probably threaten them. I mean, I'm a drow. Your people seem to be very intimidated by us.
Hey, not my people. I'm half elf.
Well, your people seem to hate us. But I was talking about humans.
Again, different elf. Like, I never grew up in high elf society. Like, I was kind of more doing my own. My family did our own thing.
I will say, though, these people aren't really continuing to purposefully spread rumors. I could just warn them nicely not to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, do nicely, and then if they don't listen or keep flapping their mouths, use stronger language.
This is okay. That should at least lower the amount of whispers going around.
I mean, unless anybody has a massive issue with that idea, like, I don't want to be. If everyone's really against it, don't.
So how about this? In general, I'll try to put out word that people shouldn't be talking about this. Maybe it'll lessen the amount of whispers going around town.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, as long as no one's harmed in the end, right?
Says I won't hurt anyone unless they attack me. But farmers, I don't think they'll attack me.
I mean, I feel like if anybody gets attacked or jumped, everyone's entirely able to, in right to defend themselves. Like, I don't think anyone's going to judge that.
Alright, so she will go on that project now.
And I would say before she leaves, I'll tell her separately, IR, since you're usually out working on things, I'm gonna start working on a pair of sending stones, so that way we can keep in communication easier.
Says those are very useful. Some of my richer patrons would use those while I was on a job. Helped me keep them informed.
So, just as a note, yeah. Well, hopefully, we'll have that in a couple weeks.
Alright. Actually, while I'm here, what are your other people working on? Let's see. Shock is just sort of hanging out in the camp, helping protect it. Melody can be making potions as like a downtime project, though I don't know if she's making any right now. Otherwise, she's just kind of here as well.
I don't know if we have the components for that.
Okay, well, that's fine.
They need rare herbs.
Or nature components, right?
You have 230 nature components and 120 rare herbs.
Oh, perfect. I'm blind as hell. Oh, I see the verbs. Oh, I see the components now. Okay.
So I'm gonna
I
put
don't remember
your.
what the I don't remember what the ratio of those two potions were, but you have some.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
your camp people in a different section of the things, just so I can track what they're doing easier.
Do we want Malay to make superior healing? Those are 8d4s, right?
Do you have a recipe for that?
Yeah, that's what this says superior healing, yeah.
Okay.
We do, yeah.
So I think those take a while because those are rare. I have to look up how long they take, but she can certainly start working on one.
Is Alira part of our camp, or is she still with Blackwater?
Alira, you're thinking of Lyra. Alira
Lyra,
is,
sorry,
yeah,
yes.
Lyra is still at Blackwater. Alira is part of your camp.
And she's an arcane user, right? Still though?
Alira
Why
is
am I
a
blanking?
is a rogue. She's the
Oh,
one who
that's the little
stole your.
kid.
Yeah, she's the kid who stole
Yeah.
your stuff, and you guys basically
Oh,
convinced her to work for you.
okay. I remember now. Okay. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
she doesn't actually have any magical abilities. She says,
Oh,
if you want, I can try to do some rumor spreading to get the people of Char to like you more. I'm actually
At the
not too bad
minute,
at that.
she's
Or I could
at
steal
the minute
something from
she's
you.
at the minute she's checking the weaknesses in our camp.
Oh, that's
I
right.
believe.
I don't think I have her down as doing that. Let me just add that.
we have an old man though who's like
Doru,
mythical guy, right?
he's an ally.
Doru.
He's not actually in the camp. So he's not with you, but he is like a friend to your group. He's
But he's magical, right?
yes, he's a potions master, like an old alchemist teacher from the Phoenix College.
I guess I would then. I'd for a downtime project for him. Then I'd want to ask him if he has any arcane or religious abilities to see if he could work on the Sending Stone recipe for me.
So
I would supply him, of course, but
so you'd basically give him the materials and ask him to make it.
essentially, yeah. So I can continue doing research.
Okay. Let me look up what Sending Stone requires. Hang on. Because that is an uncommon item, so that shouldn't be too big.
I think we said it would be like 10 days. I think.
Let's see. Crafting an item. Uncommon. So it is. He would need 14 days. He would need 200 Maho of arcane components. And he would need 200 essence of a creature, CR4 or higher.
Okay, so I'll say his name is Doru, Doru.
Yeah, I believe so. Double check. And I'd say he'd ask for 100 GP to do this, just for his time and effort.
Yeah, that's all good. So you said 200 arcane components.
Yeah. 200 Maho of a creature, essence, CR4 or higher.
4 or higher.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be at the same creature, right?
No, it just needs to be that level of essence power.
Do you need to know what it is, or can I just remove 200?
Well, you could, if you want to just tell me what it is.
Okay.
And then you can just remove it, yeah.
So, 30 Stone Defender Essence, Sorry, 60 stone defender instance.
Okay, the constructs, yeah.
That's the only 4 we have. That's the only 4 we have. 90 Tusk Crimson Ogre.
Okay. If you just want to remove it, that's fine. You don't have to tell me what they are. I would say when you make
We'll
the
go with
project, just kind of note what you used in the resources area of the project, so I can go back and look if I need to. Like the gold you paid, the components, the essences, all that. But yeah, and like I said, that would just be 14 days and the extra 100 GP for him to work on it. All right, so you
Doru.
have him start that
And-
project.
What's the date in game? 32nd.
Yeah, 32nd of fall, 6 p.m. So you'd probably start tomorrow. What about Damien? Any last minute thing you have to tell me about before I end the day?
No.
Because I think I know.
Well, did me and Oliver have any luck finding those merchants?
Which merchants?
The ones that lived in that house we found the sacks of money in.
Oh, returning things to people. Yeah, sure. So I'll say you are able to return some of these goods. Sorry, let me just check my notes really quick. What was in those sacks exactly? You returned it all?
Except the copper. I didn't take the copper.
Okay. So you just returned
it
all
was-
the money.
Yeah, 200 silver and 550 gold.
Oh, wow. All right. So yeah, you are able to track them down. Some of them are actually kind of in crippling debt because of it, so they are exceedingly happy that you got it back. And I'll say you make 2 contacts in Chaur from doing this, which you can use to either like find out something in Chaur, accomplish something in Chaur, or also gain advantage on a social check in Chaur. You know, the usual stuff you can use contacts for. All right, so
Do
let
y'all
me.
care if I use 100 gold from the party treasury for Doru sending stones?
I think that's fine.
There's a chunk in there, actually. We actually have a lot of gold in the treasury, holy shit.
Yeah, the group came upon pretty good haul at one point, I remember. All right, so time is passing as the evening comes to a close. You all kind of drink and party in your camp within the Darkwater Inn, your kind of back room area. Nothing else happens. The evening passes without issue. So it's now the 33rd of fall if you want to spend a long rest. Or just long rest. Yeah, new day. What do you all want to do?
I want to.
Just to make sure I'm tracking everything correctly. In the downtime project, do you want the specific monster or just 200 CR4 monster essence?
You could just put 200 CR. That's fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I didn't know if you cared about the specific monster or not.
No, it's fine. As long as you're tracking it, or as long as you're, minusing correctly.
Yeah.
Going to quickly run to the shop and buy 20 arrows for 1 gold.
All right, yeah, you can buy those, no issue. So the caravan, I believe, is still in town. Right, because they arrived on the 27th. Yeah, so there are a couple more downtime projects that are available, like looking for magical items to buy. Just FYI. But yeah, so it is a new day. What is the group going to work on? What do you want to do? Blackwater continues to prepare for his journey. I don't think he's given you a date when he intends to leave yet.
Well, I
But-
can't leave without the dagger.
I guess because he doesn't know we have the dagger. It's kind of on. From my understanding, it's kind of on us. A little bit
Yeah,
to go back to him and tell him we
I think
got the dagger.
Yeah.
Well, Orcard
Which I
still
don't
has
think
the
we
dagger,
should do
right?
until
No, we have it. It's the dagger I've been using.
Oh.
we just keep telling him.
We just tell him that Orcard still has it.
Did you convince
And then
him
we-
to give it to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Orcard,
okay.
yeah.
Oh my
Alright.
god, it's been so long with this
We've-
thing.
Let me switch that then. Because I have it as Orcard's
I know we have.
dagger. So Blackwater
before
has
we go
the
back-
ring and necklace. Okay, so that's right.
Correct. And he thinks Orcard has the dagger. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys.
I think before we return with the thing, we need to at least leave
For a couple of days,
and then
right?
pretend like. Yeah, leave for a couple of days, then return, as opposed to just being like, yeah, no, we bullshitted you. We actually have it.
Well, I
Oh yeah,
think
no, I wasn't gonna do that.
I believe there were
Okay.
still a couple of things that Orcard wanted you to work on that you never did. Right?
Yeah, we still got. There's weapons I might be able to
Go
talk
and-
to now.
He said he was gonna deal with the wyverns on its own, so that might have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys took too long on that.
Yeah,
And,
there's a clay golem we can fight.
There is the clay
You want to deal
golems
with
that
fire?
The
You
clay
wanna deal with
golem.
the fire giant as well.
Yeah, there's the fire giant. Because there's a couple of things that you kind of started. The fire giant, there is the clay golem that was in that underground cave that you guys just kind of left there. That's probably not going anywhere. You're not sure if the fire giant will, how long he's going to be there. Or if he's going to leave or attack Chaur, it's hard to say. It's definitely a danger. Yeah, actually, let me update your Ogres to the East quest.
Yeah, do we want to take out the fire giant and then maybe head out to Orcard's after? For a couple of days.
Could do.
Yeah, I think we should probably deal with the fire giant. I guess really the question is if we do even want to actually just if we want to go to Orcard's. You don't really need to.
Yeah, we just need to disappear for a couple of days, right?
Yeah,
Don't
if you're
Aren't we
gonna-
having him join us
Oh, fuck.
to the Isaac as well? Am I remembering this wrong?
Definitely
Uh,
remembering that wrong, because Orcard and what's his pits are not on good terms.
No, but I thought we were going to have Orcard come with us, and then we were going to jump Blackwater on the way there, because that's where I spent.
Yeah,
that
that was the
maybe.
original thought. But yeah, it's definitely like you have both Blackwater and Orcard, assuming that you're going with them, and you haven't made peace between them. So either you'd have to go after one of the factions and take them out, or you'd have to figure out a way to get them to, work together.
Well, I would say that at least before we do, we can deal with the fire giant, but that is also something we need to resolve who we actually want to stick with.
I think
I
it'd
forg-
look
I
worse
forgot
if we're with.
I
If
forgot
we're
about these.
if we're associated with a warband of slavers from the Empire.
Well,
As opposed to the backstabbing dude who is draining the life force out of prisoners.
This is public image.
the town doesn't necessarily would know that we're going, because this would happen somewhere between Chaur and Isaac. So the town wouldn't necessarily know what happened.
That's true.
We would go to Isaac with the Iron Tide, do whatever we need to do there, and then just part ways after that.
Well, Shock would say, rumors could come back that we were working with the Iron Tide again, but yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad. Whereas, if we don't include Orcard in this, he might get angry and attack the town again. Because we said we would work with him.
And I say, I do, as much as I'm not I mean, contrary to what you may think, Oliver, I'm not fully against betraying people, but we could say if that does happen, I don't think Galen is overall good for the town,
True.
despite the money his
No,
family
God, no.
is. And I mean, again, I don't want to say our plan is to kill a member of your family, Damien, but you could say we were attacked by the Iron Tide on the way there. Galen, unfortunately,
Got
Yeah,
caught in the
Cass
fire.
got run after, got caught, whatever, when they were attacked. And essentially just leave it at that.
Yeah, we can do that. Because I'm kind of afraid of where all these necrotic experiments are going to lead to.
And then maybe you can, in preparation, maybe we can send a letter out to the rest of you. You can send a letter out to the rest of your family explaining his death and what happened.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah,
that
we
way
can do
maybe
that.
we can try to get ahead of it.
If we want to do that, wouldn't it be better to send a letter now, worrying about it?
Well, I don't know how much communication he has been in with the rest of the family
Yeah.
about Isik. So I think sending something
you might
ahead
be
of
right.
time might look weird.
Yeah, you might be right.
Because I know he's, from what Damien said, he's somewhat of a loner of the family, but that doesn't mean he might send some communication.
All right. Well, what do you think? What do you guys? What do you want to do?
First things first, fire giant. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we deal with that first.
All right.
Hey,
Are you bringing
does
any?
anyone-
Go ahead.
I was going to ask if anyone speaks giant.
I don't actually. Do I speak giant? I can speak to him no matter what. But no, I speak giant.
Oh, do you actually speak giant?
I actually speak giant.
Are giants known for their diplomacy?
That I don't know.
We won't-
Well, if you want to know about giants, it would be a nature check.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in nature. Does it
I
matter?
am.
Oh,
All right. So Oliver,
I love it
you.
specifically for no reason.
Let's see. What would you know about fire giants? You would know that they are a lot like dwarves, even though they hate them. They are masters of forging and furnace work. They are immune to fire because of their abilities with the forge. You would know. Master craftsmen. Often they live in mountains, volcanoes, or just really hot, rocky areas. They don't like cold, though. They don't have any, they don't have any vulnerabilities to it. Sometimes they will conquer areas and, basically make the humanoids there serve them. Oftentimes, working together in, larger groups, as they kind of are more lawful and have almost societies that they kind of run together.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
okay. Then.
Just very dangerous. They hit very hard, and very strong, like most giants. You don't want to be on the receiving end of one of their sword swings. They could just cut you right in half. One swipe. At least a normal person.
So I relay all of that to the group.
Yeah, then generally considered evil, though lawful evil. So not all fire giants are that alignment, but generally that is their alignment, and that's what their societies are like.
Should I consider an armor upgrade? How much is half plate?
Yeah. Well, I'd say, do you have anything that's adamant? Because I think adamant would be better.
There are a couple of armors within the caravan, so right now you can buy any armor you want. As the people passing through have armors for sale.
Like normal armors or
Yeah,
like fancy ones?
normal armors. Non-magical, but you could get things like half plate, plate armor, split mail. Any of the more expensive armors are currently available.
Half plate is 750. But that will increase my AC by 1. No, I think I'm good. Just because I don't really have the money for half plate right now.
Well, your camp or your party has a lot of money, as Roderick said. I don't know if you guys want to split that up if you're low on funds.
No, I just don't
Personally,
want
I'm
to.
still good.
I just
Oh.
don't want to spend nearly 1,000 gold.
All right. Well, also, sorry, make sure you paid your camp for the evening, Roderick.
Oh yeah, I will.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you don't want to buy it, that's fine. But yeah. So you said you're traveling to try to deal with the fire giant, right?
Yes.
Are you
How do you want
taking
to choose it?
any
I'll do
NPCs?
I think shock.
Shock
Let's see.
right now is only level 5, just FYI. So he's a little lower level than the rest of you. But you're welcome to bring him if you want.
Are we all good with bringing shock along?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I'm still okay with it.
Yeah. Can do. Yeah. What is his armor like? Should we consider upgrading his?
He just got plate mail last session.
Yeah, he's got
He
plate
did.
mail and a
Okay.
shield. So his AC is 20 right now. Let's see.
Wait, can we get him a better weapon? Because the dagger he's got does fire damage.
It's true.
Oh, true. We don't have any +1 weapons in our party sheet.
Alright, so yeah, I don't know what else you could give him right now, because I don't think the group has any other magical weapons.
Is it like a
don't have-
full downtime thing to go look for magic items at the market? Or can we do like a quick check to see if anyone has like a +1 sword?
No, something like that wouldn't be just for sale. Like, you'd have to find someone selling it, which would take time, and it's basically you spend a week of time and you get random magical items. It's not like even you could find necessarily a weapon. So you pay some
Okay.
gold and random stuff will show up after a week of, going around and looking for contacts.
Well, I have not been doing stuff because there's a couple of magic items I wanted that since I couldn't actually find specifically. I was like, yeah, I'm not bothering.
Yeah,
We
getting
can all spend a week here.
generally getting specific stuff, you'd either want to have someone craft it or look for rumors of where you might find it in an old ruin somewhere. If you want to make a quest to go look for specific items, try to research where one might be. Shock would say, I can use the dagger or a normal sword. I also have my crossbow.
Yeah, that dagger will be ineffective against the giant. As Oliver says, he's immune to fire.
Or at least
I'll
less
say, yeah.
effective.
I'll say, yeah, I think maybe we try to plan to take it on and try to keep everyone at range as possible for as long as possible, and melee engage as a last resort. I think that might be the better plan. From what Oliver said, they're very strong, so being in a melee with them might not be the best.
Also, Oliver, you would know that they throw big rocks as well.
Yeah, I definitely say Also, they throw rocks, and when I say rocks, I mean boulders at people and squish them flat.
Yeah, they
So
throw
yeah,
large rocks. Shock thinks for a moment. He says, Well, I do have my shield and plate armor. It should help keep me safe. But
I think the best part of action would be for Shock to keep him busy while we pelt him with arrows and magic.
he says, I can try to keep his attention. Maybe stay defensive, and then have you all just hit him hard from range. Hopefully, you can keep me from being squished.
So yeah, I think I agree. I would say I'm thinking that it's best if you stay a little closer to us in range first instead of going ahead and engaging.
yeah. I was gonna say, like, considering your sword does fire damage, maybe don't go into close combat.
Well, he says I would have to get close. I don't have to use a sword. I can use another weapon. Maybe the dagger. I could just use a normal sword. I do have a long sword. It's fairly trusty.
Do I know if they're resistant to non-magical damage?
Not as far as you know. They're not
Yeah, so in
undead or
theory, a
any.
normal sword should do it.
Yeah. Actually, since Shock doesn't have a thing, I'm going to say he's currently training to level up. Since he is not the same level as the group. Would you be okay funding his training party?
Is what?
Like
much is it
training
gonna
to
cost?
level up. It would be, what level is he? He's 5. So that would be 200 gold, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
Okay
if
with that.
everyone's okay, we can definitely take 200 out of the party. Get 1100
fine
in the
with that.
party plus 240 platinum.
All right,
I'm fine with that.
I'll make a note. So go ahead and minus that.
Yep.
So he is probably working on that. You know what? I'll say that went through. So I'll say he's level 6 because he hasn't been doing anything for a while. So go ahead and minus the 200. I'll level him up to 6. I'll say he's kind of been doing that on the side.
Should we take stock of our potions before we decide to get into a potentially deadly encounter?
Definitely.
Yeah, we should. What kind of fighter is Shock? Is he a battle master?
He's not a true fighter since he's an NPC.
Oh, he's right. He's like an NPC class. That's right.
Yeah, so he has a couple of fighter things, but not all the normal stuff. But he also has some unique things like his shield bash.
There's NPC classes.
Yeah. So what do fighters get at 6? Let me go take a look real quick.
We got an ASI at 6.
That's at 4.
Yeah.
No, 4, 6, 8, 10.
No, that's he's.
Oh,
not
you're
like
talking
normal
about
fighter.
okay, so yeah, normal fighters would get an ASI at 6 is what you're saying. Right?
He just gets them like the rest of us.
Just look it up really quick. Fighter.
So what potions do we have?
It says here we have 13
So-
unmarked potions.
13.
It says
3.
unmarked potions trained 6.
Oh, yeah.
Old potion from Spider Chest 4. Then unmarked potions Ogre Chieftain 3.
So we
Alright,
want
sure.
to see what
I'll
those
give him,
potions are, and then do.
I'll give him an
Yeah,
ASI increase. It's fine.
Yeah, we should probably look at what those potions are.
Oh, do you have unidentified potions?
Yeah, we have a lot.
Fuck. I mean, can do it in an hour and a half. Can identify all of them.
Okay.
We just want to wait an hour and a half.
So Shock is
Yeah.
going to up his strength. So he is now at 20. Which will up his attacks by 1 and his damage by 1.
Hey, do we maybe want to ask Grove if we can take some town guard with us to go and kill this giant that's near town?
I don't think he'd let us, but we could try.
I mean, you know that would probably get them killed. You don't think they're going to be
Yeah.
much help. I mean, they might buy you some
Oh.
time, but
Oliver's gonna go and ask for.
Can we get our own crossbows contingent?
so are you actually asking Captain Grobe?
I don't know. Are you actually?
Well, I'm asking the group: do we want more bodies to throw at this thing or not?
Oh, I'm not gonna send bodies just to die at it.
Yeah, like. Yeah, no.
Alright, so Shock is
I will
level...
go and ask him. I will go and try and ask him if we want, but I don't want to be doing this and everyone feels bad.
Maybe you can hire mercenaries.
So you don't need to ask him. No, that's basically what we're saying. I think we're good there.
Okay.
Alright.
The only thing maybe is Galen's mercenaries, but I doubt he would give them.
True.
Yeah, I
same.
don't think give enough.
I mean, Galen and the group are kind of... I don't want to say that he's angry at you, but he's not completely happy with some of the things you've done. Plus, he's still kind of preparing for the trip, so his guys are kind of busy. But you said you wanted to identify some potions, right?
Yeah, we're gonna take an hour and a half and identify them all. So we have 3 unmarked potions from the Ogre Chieftain battle last session.
Okay. That was from last session?
Yeah, Ogre Chieftain last session.
Yeah.
Okay. Identify those. All right. So those are 2 greater healing potions and 1 healing potion.
What was the third one?
Healing. So 2 greater and then 1 healing. 2 greater healing, 1 healing. You said 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the 3.
And then we have.
So who's taking those?
I was putting it in the party for right now. I think once we get everything, we'll distribute.
Okay.
And then we have 6 unmarked potions from the train area. I don't remember the session number of that one.
Train area.
It was right before Dotor joined, so that was like what?
Even right before it was
Sessions
at the point where Dotor joins. So about 4 sessions ago.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Okay. Hang on. Is this the potions you got from the chest that Dotor found up in the ceiling?
No, but we do have those also that are
I
unmarked.
think we identified those.
Did we?
I don't have those marked anywhere still.
Okay, so those were already dealt with.
Because it says right here, old potion from spider chest 4.
Oh, I lied. We still have those as well.
Okay. I'm not seeing those dwarven subway potions. Were those on the train?
Yes, as far as I remember.
Alright, maybe I just forgot to record them. Alright. You said there were how many of those?
6. Yeah, after dispatching the constructs, the group manages to find a half a dozen potions on the train.
Okay. So here. Put them in chat. Another greater healing. And 2 potions of climbing. And 2 potions of healing. And Alright. An interesting find. Potion of mind reading. So those are the 6 potions from the train.
And then we do have 4 from the spider chest. That's my mistake.
Okay. A potion of invisibility. And 3 healing potions.
Okay. Does anyone currently have healing potions? Any?
I do not.
Shock will happily take some if he's gonna.
Yeah, he'll definitely get some. I'm just curious what everyone currently has, if any.
No, I don't have any.
I have
Okay.
1 potion of climbing and 1 alchemist fire.
Okay, so I have
Okay.
1 greater healing potion. So
We've got 3 greater healing potions. So I'd say give the greater to the
We have
frontliners
5.
or the ones who take the most. Oh, okay.
we have 5. So everyone but myself is gonna get 1.
Okay.
So that's you, Oliver, or Damien, Oliver, and Shock.
These are greater healing.
Correct. I'm gonna give Shock a second one if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And I think Damien should get a second one.
Alright.
Remember, we've still got Dotor as well.
Oh right, I'll give Dotor one. Damien, your second one will go to Dotor. He's not technically here, but we'll keep one for him.
No, I know.
Yeah, I'll mark it. I'll keep that one in the party. So then you take 2 healing potions, Oliver.
Okay.
Regular. Damien, you take 2. And Shock will take 1.
Okay, I'll add another healing for him.
And I'll take 1.
So me and Oliver are taking 2, right?
Yes.
Alright.
And that leaves 1 greater and 1 regular for Dotor in the party treasury.
Leave the mind reading and the invisibility in the party treasury, do you reckon?
Yeah. What does this potion do? I gotta Google this potion because I might give this to Shock.
Which
to
one?
use the fire breath potion.
Oh,
Be good. It might be good here.
That gives you kind of an AoE breath attack. That is, it's a bonus
Use-
action, I think.
It's 3 times.
Not
Okay,
good.
yeah. That could be really
I
good.
don't
Not
think it's a bonus
this
action
fight.
to cast it.
No, it is. I looked it up. So that actually would be really good. Me or Shock. If I in melee in that fight.
Alright, I got all the stuff that you gave him.
Okay, yeah, I won't give him the potion of fire breath yet, but a different battle that could be really good for him actually, because I don't think he has a bonus action too often.
Alright. I am ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Do you need arrows? Did you buy more arrows?
Yes, I have 50 arrows on me right now.
You should really get
Alright.
Walnut to make you a repeating crossbow.
Walnut is currently in the background, so you can't really do much for the group.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
Oh,
'Cause
when
I
he
think it'd be
comes
quite
back.
good.
Yeah. Once he gets back from spring break.
Okay, what does a repeating crossbow do?
You don't have to reload it.
Yeah, it fires. It's like kind of like a normal bow. You can fire multiple times, and it has the advantages of a bow or of a crossbow, where it like shoots farther, and yeah, it's got some good stuff.
It's like,
I think it's
I
a
do
simple
enjoy
weapon too.
ammunition.
I mean, you
You
still
need ammunition, but you can like attack at the same speed, so you get the higher
Oh,
damage.
okay.
You get the higher damage dice is the main reason.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it does need ammunition, because isn't it done so it just magically I don't know. I don't remember.
I think there is something you can do to get rid of ammunition, but I don't think it's necessarily part of the repeating crossbow thing. It might be. I'd have to go
Okay.
look at the whatever infusion.
But it is
Until
good.
we
It
get
makes
until he
a
comes back.
crossbow good.
Yeah, until he comes back, no stress. I just suddenly was thinking, just like that'd be good to do.
Are there any artificers in town?
No, not right now.
Yeah, Walnut. Walnut is in town.
It's Walnut.
Basically, yeah, it's Walnut. It's not like artificers are common, especially out in the middle of nowhere.
Boonies.
All right, so the group
I
is.
guess before we leave, actually, could I get Melody to start working on some greater healing potions?
Yeah, if you. I mean, she's in the camp, so she can do it while you travel. If you give
Okay,
her.
yeah.
If you give her the ingredients, you can just track the time, and when it passes, you can say she gives it to the group.
What was the requirement?
For healing, let me see. I think the time is halved, so it would be 7 days. It would cost 100 maho of religious components, because she's a divine caster. And it's not a permanent item, so you don't need essence. So yeah, it would just be 100 maho of divine components.
Religious components per.
Oh yeah, religious. Per one she makes. So if you want to start her on that, she can definitely start working on those.
And it's the 7 days per potion.
Yeah. Well, I think it's technically 5 days. This is wrong. So I think it would be 10 days for the sending stones and 5 days for this potion.
Okay, and it's 5 days per potion, not like.
Yeah. 5 days per greater healing potion. They take a while
yeah.
to brew.
I'll have her start working on one.
Does she benefit from the 10% cheaper potions?
What's that from?
It's from like a Master Alchemist table that we grabbed from.
Are you carrying that around with you?
I put them in the camp.
Hang on.
The Master Alchemist station from the Halls of Tarsus.
Oh, I guess you do have the people to carry that around, so sure, that would benefit her. So, what's the reduction? 10%? So yeah, then it would just be 90 maho per potion. Alright, so the group is traveling. Let me know if anyone else has anything Otherwise, you are moving towards this giant. So you begin traveling. About 3 hours pass. At which point you actually see up ahead looks like the giant coming down the road. Both groups have seen each other. He's seen, or you're pretty sure he's seen you and you've seen him. He's still fairly far away. And he's kind of walking, just continues walking confidently like he's going towards Chaur and obviously approaching you at the same time. What does the group want to do?
Now, this is just. Shall we turn around and start heading back to Char? Because if I'm picking a location, I'd rather fight him with the defensive wall than here.
Shock says, but if we did that, people could get killed if he starts lobbing rocks into the town.
Quick, I take a look at our surroundings. Are there trees? Is it just a plain?
Yeah, it's a forest area, so there's basically just trees around you.
Alright, I want to duck in the bushes. Let's set up an ambush for it.
Alright, you're gonna try to hide?
He's literally seen us.
Robert
Like-
goes invisible.
I
Alright,
jump into the bushes.
so give me stealth checks.
All of us not stealthing, all of us standing in the middle of the road, just like, he's clearly seen us.
Well, if we hide, maybe he'll lose sight of us, Shock says as he goes over towards the bushes.
How far away is he?
He is a couple of 100 feet.
Is he close enough that it looks like we can't just vanish out of sight, or is it like we could potentially?
I mean, if you hide off to the side, he would have to come looking for you if he cares enough. So you're not sure
Okay,
what
cool.
he's gonna do. If he's gonna come looking for you, or if he's just gonna walk past, moving towards Char. Like, he's not charging you right now, so at least he doesn't seem like he is aggressive just yet. Alright, so Shock makes a stealth check. Oof. Shock and Roderick don't roll very well. Alright, so let me find us a map. We need forest area. Alright, I think I have a map I can use. So you guys head off to the side. Well, here, I'll start you on the road. So, Oliver, Damien, Roderick. And down the road, you would see the large giant casually making his way in your direction. So go ahead and move yourselves up to your speed and hide. Oh, and Shock. Shock is going to kind of stay near the road because he wants to be in position in case things go wrong.
That was our action to stealth,
That's a
right? We
little-
can't dash and bonus action dash, can we?
If you can do them as you can basically do a action, movement, bonus action, as if you had a round to do stuff. So if you have a bonus action that lets you dash, then you can use it.
I'm 5 feet
Me done.
off from getting to the square here, which has made me sad.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Don't worry about
All right.
that. I'm there
Actually,
in the tree.
So the giant is going to continue moving forward. He moves 30, then moves another 30. Now, are you guys basically like, what is the plan as he gets closer? Are you going to try to jump him, or are you going to try to, or are you just going to let him pass? Like, what do you want to do?
I plan on jumping him.
All right, give me initiative rolls then.
Okay, if I know Damien's gonna jump him, I will try and talk to him. But if I'm honest, I was gonna let him go. I was gonna let him just walk past.
Like, he's Char's problem now.
Literally, just like
Char deal
where
with
we
him.
left. They've got more officers. They've got more soldiers. If I know Damien's going to jump out, I would probably go first to try and talk to him.
You're all the way over there.
Yes, but I also know you've got an itchy trigger finger.
All right,
What's this trigger you talk about?
so I think that's looks like that's everyone. All right, so the first one to act, Rogrick, you're moving quietly through the brush over here. You're not sure if he sees you. You don't think he's unaware of the group, though. So if you attack, you don't think he'll be surprised.
well, I'm invisible,
Yeah.
but so
So if he does know where
Um,
you are, it would be through hearing, not through sight.
I also have the boots that make it so I make no sound. But
Yeah, which give you advantage on the stealth checks, right?
yeah. So I think I'm going to. Sorry.
And actually, I'll say as he walks forward, he'll say, insects, stand aside in common as he is walking. Like I said, he doesn't seem too worried about you or the group.
Is that in common?
Yeah, he said that in common. All right, what are you gonna do?
I think 60 feet. Okay, I'm gonna move 20.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta move another. And I'm gonna attempt to cast command on it and tell him to drop.
All right, so you chant casting a spell, which would start hostilities. And it looks like he has to make a wisdom save. Now you tell him to drop his weapon?
Yep.
Okay. So he looks towards your direction as he hears the spell being chanted, kind of grabbing at his forehead. Get out of my mind. He will make his save, roaring angrily at you or in your direction. So unfortunately, he has resisted the spell, and he is now full on upset. Anything else?
Years. That took 25. No, I'm just gonna move. So my last 5. And I'm gonna bonus action. Dash over here.
All right, so you dash back. Shock goes. So he is going to out into the open. Moving 30 feet, he will say, "Giant, show me your skill," as he bangs against his shield. "Fight me, coward."
You know, why even let me bother saying I can speak giant if all you guys want to do is murder things?
Well, I
You
mean,
hid.
yeah, it's true. You didn't really step forward to talk. So
I can't yet. It's
Shock,
not my turn.
yeah, the giant seems really upset at Shock's taunt, and he roars as he's about to charge. Is anyone else not hearing the music?
I hear it.
Oh, weird. Let me refresh, because it just suddenly stopped for me.
Wasn't gonna hide, and I just thought if you all want to jump out and I'm in the middle of it, we're a bit fucked because he knows we're there. Then
Well, that's why Shock is close. You would talk to him a little bit behind Shock, from distance. You don't gotta be right up on him to talk.
out of curiosity, what illusion would you guys like? A Tarask coming from underground, or soldiers
There we
far
go.
from the distance?
Alright, so Shock takes the dodge action with his taunt, readying for the giant to rush in and try to murder him. The giant... So he can... Did you hide, Roderick?
No, I didn't hide. I just ran.
Alright, now he's really angry at Shock. So he rushes forward, coming up as he heaves his massive sword, swinging it down towards Shock. 18 will miss as Shock sidesteps, and the sword just cleaves into the ground, sending dirt everywhere. The giant will then pull his sword out, swinging up at Shock as he does so. 14 will miss again, and Shock says, "Is that all you have?" Ending his turn. Oliver.
Okay. All right, fine. I guess. What up? How close are
Says, "I will teach you to respect your betters, whelp."
it? Has to be 60 feet. Okay. No wait. Okay, cool. So I don't actually have to be big. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna do this. 20-foot radius. X. This. No, not that. I want you.
Come on, guys, I'm getting a phone call.
Well, no, wait. There. Right, cool. And I am going to cast Emotions.
Okay. What effect are you going for?
Calm them all
Indifference?
down.
Are you targeting
Yeah,
Shock
kinda.
and him, or just him?
Well, I was more targeting the fire giant. Can I?
Okay.
You can choose. Yeah, I'm targeting the fire giant.
Alright, so the fire giant will attempt to resist as your magic kind of fills the area and say, "What is this? Spellcasters." Charisma save. All right, so he is calmed a bit from his fury, becoming a little bit more indifferent. So that lasts up to a minute.
Yeah, so I need to concentrate. I am going to walk out and then talk. I wanted to do that so that he wasn't going to be angry. And I will do 30 feet. Okay, so. There.
Okay, I'm back,
Right.
guys.
Hi. Yeah, hi. We talk. I'm saying this all in giant.
All right. Hi, can we talk? Anything else?
Yeah, no, like, hang on. Hi, can we talk? Yeah, no, so no aggression, no anger. We don't want to fight you. We just want to check what you're up to, where you're going. Just a quick friendly check-in. You know.
Give me a persuasion.
Cool. Wrong way. I can't roll below 22 anyway, so that's at least that.
13.
No, it's 22. I can't roll below a 22.
He says, I head for Chaur to seek payment, protection. He says, I wish resources from them, then I shall leave their farms alone.
So, you want to get paid... Wait, payment and protection? I don't... You want to be paid to protect them?
Alright, so Damien, are you attacking, or are you going to hold your shot for now?
I'll hold my shot, but am I still hidden?
As far as you know, you don't think he saw you from your stealth roll.
Alright, I'm going to hold my shot.
Okay, so are we dropping out of combat for the time being then? I assume. Rogrick, are you going to attack, or are you just kind of holding to see what happens?
I'm also holding. I think I'll probably even move back to kind of try to get out of his line of sight again.
You
Okay.
also go
A little
invisible.
bit farther away.
So Shock will also hold, ending the combat for now. And he would say, I am a great fire giant. The people here should pay me to let them stay here comfortably. He says, these are my lands now. You whelps need to be taught some respect.
I mean... Okay, I'm putting a pin in that issue. So, I'm saying this all in common now so everybody can hear, but like... So, you want to go to Chaur to get paid... Anything else? Like, what are you how much are you expecting to get paid? Because Chaur is a backwater, shithole little place with barely any money.
Give me another persuasion.
I can't go below 22 because I've got the silver tongue thing.
He says, well, they must have some people of strength, as several of my followers were killed a few days ago. He says, so
Did you know what? We heard about that. It was part of the Phoenix Guild. They do a patrol around here a lot of the time, and they ran into them. And, wanting to protect such a weak and feeble town as Chaur, they took it upon themselves to slay your mighty followers.
Give me a deception check.
Again, I can't go below a 22. Oliver's built for one thing.
These Phoenix Guild. Who are they?
They are a very elite form of magic warriors. They specialize in controlling magic in the city, in the empire, keeping the status quo of the Peruvian Empire.
I do not like fighting foes with magic. Their trickery and deceit knows no bounds. And you say these foes currently reside within Chaur?
No. That they were heard about the rumors of your mighty followers, plundering these weak and feeble farmers, and decided that instead of allowing their people to die, because that would look bad upon them, they decided to show some initiative and took it upon themselves to challenge your mighty followers and in an epic battle. They have since returned to the capital, where they seek an audience with the king about how fearsome warriors your followers were.
See. Well, do any of these mercenaries remain in Chaur?
No, none of them. They wouldn't venture there. It is, like I said, a backwater little shit town that is not worth the time of day it took to piss there.
Give me another deception.
Okay.
Wow.
22.
What about you all? You seem like hardened mercenaries, perhaps, or at least the best that you little humanoids can offer. Do you have anything of value you could pay me as tithe?
The only thing we have on offer is seeing your illustrious, illuminative self and being able to be a bright spark upon our miserable, pathetic little lives.
Give me a persuasion with advantage. It is rare I meet a small one that knows their place. This is well. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yes, no, definitely. Giants such as yourselves have an illustrious history that is rich with culture that we weak and feeble humanoids can only wish to imitate.
He says, I like you, little one. You seem reasonable. He says, most foolish small ones will attack me, throw things at me, which I will quickly mulch them into paste. But you know your place, and for that I give you respect. Shall not kill you or your friends this day. He says, I would ask something of you, though. He says, if this is a truly backwater town, they might not have riches or weapons that I seek. He says, but do they have a smith and possibly some iron ore? He says, I run low and I need some for patching my weapons and armor, as well as for some crafting projects I wish to do.
Now, do I remember off the top of my head how much is what he's asking for too much from Chaur, or extortionate amounts?
I mean, if you wanted to get him iron ore, you probably could. I mean, they have a bunch of it in Chaur. He didn't say an exact amount. You'd assume he'd want a lot, but you'd have to ask him.
Honestly, I don't spend a lot of time there. It's such a pathetic and insignificant place. Why would one venture there in one's such brief and short-lived life when one can look on eminence such as yourself? I don't know how much they have there. They might have only a tiny, feeble amount. So my question, I suppose, is to you:
Give me a
how much
deception.
would you want?
He would say, I require at least a ton of iron, but it sounds like they do not have what I need. It'd be a waste even mulching them if they have nothing to take. He says, and you are sure of this? You wouldn't lie to me.
Would I? Okay. Here's the thing, oh illuminative one. Do you, in the history of the world, believe that a mere insignificant mortal such as myself would ever deceive someone whose light illuminates the world and would reveal lies
Putting it
in the
on kind of
brightest of
thick.
truth?
Go ahead, give me another deception.
Yes! This guy can squash us! I am not.
He says, so your kind is wrought with deceit, but I don't believe that you would lie because you know your place. He says, all right, well, it sounds like this is a lost cause. I must admit, plundering the farms didn't get us much either, so your story about Chaur not having much makes sense. Only the caravans had any valuable items. He says, well, this makes me less happy, especially knowing my group was taken out by those Phoenix warriors that you speak of. He says, all right, well, I guess I've wasted my time then, once again. This is unfortunate, but thank you for giving me this information. He says, is there anything I can do for you and your group in return? Though you are small people, I do repay my debts.
Letting us glance upon your illuminative self and live to speak of this to our grandchildren is more than enough in gratitude.
This is your people like gems, right? He pulls
Yes.
a small ruby out of his pocket and throws it down. He says, here, for your troubles. And with that,
Thank you, illuminative one.
With that, he kind of turns around and starts walking away. Shock looks as if, like, are we going to attack? Are we just letting him go? He whispers. And is anyone doing anything, or are you just going to let him leave?
I'm bowing. I am not looking up. I am bowing, just like, please don't kill us.
You got a thumb down the chalk from way in the back.
Alright. So yeah, if no one does anything, you will indeed leave the area, heading back, kind of... Actually, from here, he's going to head north through the trees, vanishing into the distance. So he did drop a ruby, which I'll put in chat.
Oliver just, like, falls on his backside, just like, I can't believe that fucking worked.
Shock says, yeah, that was pretty good. I couldn't have convinced him to leave, especially something that big and dangerous. I don't think I would have stood a chance.
Deviant comes out of the bushes, wipes off the leaves and dirt. We could have taken him.
Shock picks up the ruby and hands it to Roderick. He says, maybe we could have taken him. I might have been crushed flat. Did you see how big that guy was? I mean, I narrowly dodged that one sword swing. If you didn't take him down quick, I might have died. So this might have been the better way of handling this.
I mean, the other fact is, if we had died, he'd have gone and destroyed Chaur.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Blackwater had some people, but he definitely would have done damage, Chalk says. I'll go ahead and resolve this.
Well, since that's dealt with, I guess, do we...
Disappear for a couple of days.
Oliver runs over to the tree and throws up. The fact that he's just bought that. Gee. Oh, that was terrifying. That was nerve-wracking.
Shock kind of claps you on the shoulder. He says, you did good.
Good. I did fucking amazing.
He rolls his eyes. He says, yeah, okay. Why don't we do a break? Since we're about halfway through anyway, and you guys think about where you're heading next. There's a couple of quests you can work on. But yeah, let me go and grab a drink. So I'll be back. 10 minutes.
I'm so sorry to all of you who wanted to kill that thing.
Is it me or is he cutting out a lot?
He's cutting out a lot.
Yeah,
Who
Okay, I
is?
thought that was just me.
Me?
You are.
You.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also having issues with the music, so here, let me try an internet reset. That might
The
fix
mic
it.
thing just seems like a sensitivity issue. Like if it was a little bit more sensitive, I think you'd be fine.
I haven't changed my sensitivity from last week, but me.
Or if you have a headset with a movable mic, could be the mic isn't that different.
Yeah, I do. I put it down a little. Is that better?
So far, you might have
Okay.
to experiment with it, but
All right. Yeah. Well, let me know if I'm cutting out again. I ordered a new headset. Actually, it might be here today. We'll see. But I'll be back.
What does people want to do?
Um,
one of the things I wanted to do, which we could still maybe use this day too, is I want to revisit the church again.
I could be down for that.
Best church?
The church in Chaur.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of healing potions, you know. I've only spent one spell slot that I can get back, so.
Alright, I'm back.
What up?
Let me know if it starts cutting out again.
Yeah, right now you sound really good.
So I assume the group is heading back to Chaur after that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Seems like the music is working again, so I'm wondering, yeah, maybe there was some internet hiccup. Alright. So it's about 2:30 when you get back to Chaur. You are back within the town. Are you gonna tell anyone about the giant, or are you just gonna kind of keep it to yourself?
We should probably tell at least Captain Grover about it. What do
I'd
you
say
think?
tell Captain Groves and the mayor.
Yeah.
Alright. So Grove is grateful that you were able to dissuade him from coming. He says, we may have been able to take him with Blackwater's people, but it would have been a costly victory. So, once again, we owe you. He says,
Yeah. We took care of his followers too.
so good job.
Just yesterday, actually.
That was the was there a bounty for that, or was that just a rumor that you guys heard? It was just a rumor.
That was a.
Okay. So give me, guess, who told him? Was that you, Damien?
We told him that we took care of his followers.
The giant and the followers.
I told him about the followers. Oliver told him about the giant.
Alright, both of you give me, I guess, charisma checks. This wouldn't actually be persuasion. Alright.
Okay, where'd you get the +1 for?
Stone of Good Luck.
Oh,
Alright. So you would say, well, I feel like we should give you some recompense, or some, not recompense, some payment for your deeds. Let me go and see what I can pull up from our coffers. We have some money to help pay for city defense. So he would come back with 50 gold pieces and give it to the group. He says, thank you again for helping stave off that danger.
I'm okay with just donating this back, guys.
Well,
Hello? Do we want to take it, or do we just want to leave it?
How much was it? Sorry.
It's 50 gold.
Oh no, he can keep it.
Yeah, you can keep it.
Oh. Hang on. Do you want to take it and give it to Shock to buy better equipment? Or to Melody to buy more stuff to make healing potions?
Nah, we can just pay that out of pocket.
Okay.
Alright, so he, if you refuse, he will say, it's very generous of you, thank you. We could use every coin we have to help with the rebuilding efforts, and paying for food to help keep everyone fed for the time being. With the farms out of commission, it's been a bit of a nightmare. So, I appreciate this. And yeah, he'll just thank you and kind of leave. Alright. So that quest is completed. What do you want to do now?
You want to let him know, Roderick?
Oh yeah, I think we want to go check out the church again before we go to Bard.
All right. I think you headed there once and your people were attacked, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna approach again?
Yeah, I think we'll probably just approach again, but we kind of know we can stay back and they won't go past a certain distance.
All right. So are you taking any NPCs with you, or is it just the three of you?
Do we want to take Shock again?
I wouldn't, because we don't know what this place is going to be like, and
Well, we do.
Unless-
That's why I was thinking I think we bring Melody, because I'm pretty sure she's a cleric, right?
Oh, true. Wait, no, priestess, I think.
Yeah.
Cleric-ish.
Yeah.
She's more of a healer. Yeah. I don't think she can turn undead, or you haven't seen her do it anyway. But
I know last time we visited, our Co was possessed, and our sorcerer was charmed. Do we have anything that could help prevent that?
prevent it? No, I can do that calm emotion thing that helps. But that's only when they've been charmed or frightened. I can't really do much about possession.
Okay.
don't you have a counter charm song?
Do I have that at this level? Let me check.
I thought bards could do something that made charms harder.
I do have Sunny. Oh, I do have counter charm. Haha!
Yeah.
Look
What
at
is
me knowing my
counter-charm?
things.
Wait, what's counter charm?
Here.
You can just keep playing a song that I think gives advantage to saves versus charmed. No, bad thing is I think it takes your action each round.
Yeah, it takes my action each time to do it.
Yeah. But
And they have to be able to hear me to benefit from the performance. If it ends early, or if I'm incapacitated, or if I'm silent, it doesn't work. But as long as I can
think
do it,
I think usually you get the save at the end of your turn for those two, so that's why it's D's.
yeah. Everyone, it has to be everybody within 50 feet. So
30
knowing
feet.
Oliver, it's not a song; it's probably a story. Where if it's a song, it's kind of going to be like, you know, Stranger Things, when they do Never-Ending Story. That song, it'd be like that.
All right. So you're heading over to the cursed church.
Let's do it.
And you said you're bringing
Yeah, and
Melody.
I would say, I suppose you should ask her if she wants to come.
So both
I think we
are-
should bring one of them, but up to you guys which one.
Okay, let's bring Melody.
She is also level 5. So Shock and Melody would both kind of look concerned as you mentioned the church, and they would say, that place is quite dangerous. Are you sure we should be approaching it? I mean, it's been here for decades, and no one's been able to do anything about it.
And I'd like to see if we can do something about it. I know last time we looked, I don't think we were as prepared. But now we know what's mostly going on there.
Shock would say, well, let me come with you. I don't want to put Melody in danger. She seems a little annoyed by that, but...
We both can come.
She says, I don't want you to be in danger either. He says, you're working on the potions anyway. We'll be fine. You gonna say anything? Alright.
No, that's what they want to do. I'm good with that.
So she seems a little bit concerned, but says, alright, well, I know that you can take care of yourself. Just make sure you come back. He says, I will. Don't worry, Mel. And just gives her a smile. Alright, so the group is heading over to the church. As per last time, as you get to the outer edges of the kind of dead plants and grass, you would start to feel a bit uncomfortable. Something is definitely not right about this place.
I start doing the counter charm. Like everyone to stay within 30 feet of me, and I start doing the counter charm now, and I will do it.
Alright, so as you're walking up, you start doing this song.
Yeah, I start telling a story. I start telling a really long, complicated, drawn out. I start doing the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I start at the very beginning of the book.
Alright. That's your counter charm.
So I might finish it when we hit level 20.
So I guess, how are you approaching this place? You just walking right up to it?
Well, I think that's all we can do, right?
I'll kind of position in like the back of the 30-foot radius around Oliver, but yeah, I think knowing what we know from last time, I think we try to see if we can draw out whatever's there again.
Alright.
Out into the open.
So, Damien, you would see a female figure look out the window towards you on the second floor. I need a wisdom save, DC 20.
Oh my god.
Did you get an advantage with the counter charm?
He would.
Oh. Alright, cool. Wisdom.
Oof.
I mean, I have +0, right?
Alright. So, as the woman looks into your eyes, you almost feel at peace and an intense urging to move towards the church. So you all would start, or would see Damien start to move towards the church, though you don't see this woman or what is drawing him.
I will do like hand gestures, like stop him, but I can't stop the story because then we're fucked.
All right. So Shock would say, "Oh, Damien, what are you doing? I thought we were staying back."
Do I have control of my... I guess...
You can talk, yeah.
I have this urge. I must go in there.
Shock gives the rest of you a concerned look as Damien continues to approach.
As I'm telling my story,
I think that's what happened to Co.
as I'm telling my story, as I get to a point, I turn and just as I hit the point, I just turn and go, blah, blah, blah. Stop him! Carry on with the story.
Shock will run over and attempt to grab you, as you are probably within about 20 or 30 feet of the church now. Give me acrobatics or athletics to resist him, whatever would normally be better. Okay. Ooh. So yeah, as he comes to stop you, you manage to slip away, and you would all see Damien quickly moving towards the church and vanish through the door as he gets up to it. Shock says, "God damn it!
Well,
What do we do?"
I guess we're just going after him.
You want me to keep doing the counter charm?
For now, I would say yeah.
All right, cool. I carry on doing it.
Shock sighs and says, "Everyone who's gone in here has gone mad or vanished. Well, except for your friend, I guess."
Oh, that's all right, because we're already mad.
All right. He readies himself. And yeah, it seems like as Damien stepped through the door, he just kind of disappeared into darkness. Like you can't actually see inside the church. There's just kind of like almost like a magical darkness preventing view.
But yeah, I think we'll probably just try to go and.
All right. So you are all stepping through.
And I guess as soon as we step through the doorway, be a little too early, but I'm gonna cast a bless on us three for now.
Before or after you step through?
Yeah, after we step through. I think as soon as we step through the doorway, I want to give us all a bless. The three that are here.
All right. So, as you step through in the darkness, or as you step into the darkness, it seems like everything kind of vanishes as your sight is almost taken from you. Hang on one sec. Alright, sorry about that. But as you come to, you're not sure exactly what happened, but you kind of wake up on a cold stone floor in a completely strange looking place. So it is the three of you. You would see a door behind you, though it doesn't look like the door you came in through, and kind of a partially flooded area of the floor next to you. There's also a door ahead of you. Again, the door seems strange, and actually, history might tell you something about this door. If anyone wants to roll history,
Can I still roll history?
yeah, sure. Why wouldn't you?
Alright.
Wow.
All right, so the design of the door is a little bit weird, like the architecture of the door and this place in general doesn't look like anything modern, or it might be some other race's architecture. It's hard to say. I would say maybe. Do you have advantage, Roderick?
I don't know.
Okay,
That
so
would
15. It almost seems elven to you. And elven not from like modern, but from like another time period. But yeah, you just see these two doors and that's it. There's a dankness to this place and like water dripping from the ceiling. What do you want to do?
I activate my dagger. That's why I pulled out the torch. So for torchlight.
Okay.
Mala looks at the doors and just like, They kind of remind me of the doors like we have back home.
What happened? Shock says. Where are we? This doesn't look
I
like the
don't
church.
know. Can I roll maybe an Arcana to see if I know if I've heard of anything like that?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check. So, your guess would be that that darkness was maybe some sort of teleportation that may have brought you someplace different. I mean, you've never actually seen someone walk into the church, so possibly, well, I guess you saw, what's his name, walk in. And you
Toby.
didn't, yeah, when Toby walked in, he didn't vanish into darkness. He just sort of entered the building. So this seems different to you, for whatever reason.
I guess I'll check the doors that we came through. Are they like locked or like what's going on there?
So, give me a wisdom save. Alright, so you're going to check the door, but then it's almost like you forget what you were doing and realize there isn't actually a door there, it's just a wall.
Oh, damn.
Roderick, what happened?
Or just a wall?
And now that you
What?
two
Okay.
look, you would also see that there's just a wall there.
I guess I'll attempt the only set of doors that are here.
Okay, so you open the doors up ahead.
It's wait, are they the ones on the left or the right?
The ones on the right are the ones that still exist.
Alright, I take like a deep breath, like bracing myself. And if no one stops me, I push it open or pull it, whatever way it is.
Alright, so you push the door open. The two doors creak as they open inward, revealing a hallway. At the end of the hallway are two humans, kind of smiling and talking to each other. One of them will look over as you enter and say, "Ah, friends, are you here for the wedding? May I see your invitations, please?"
I'm still doing my counter charm just over the nose.
You're you're just reciting Lord of the Rings in the background.
Yep.
But
I thought being here was our invitation.
Just looks at you curiously. He says, "Did you not receive an invitation to the wedding?"
A physical one, no.
Oh. Well, what are you doing here then?
The lady outside just begging me in.
Lady, give me a persuasion check. He says, did she give you a name?
No, I didn't ask.
He kind of looks to his friend who shrugs. He says, well, I mean, if you don't have an invitation, you're not supposed to be here. This wedding is private. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna push myself forward, and not that it's in part of it, but like in my counter charm, I'm gonna like go into this whole. I'm gonna go into the. Mate, I'm gonna make the counter charm work with what I'm about to say. So, give me a license. They'd be like, no, yes. See, we did actually have invitations. Just we lost them on the way here. But this wedding, we are like very important guests of the person getting married. You know, without us here, we serve a very ritual, important part in the ceremony.
Looks at you again curiously. He says, almost like repeating himself. He says, "If you don't have an invitation, you're not supposed to be here."
Oh, fuck it. I want minor illusion invitations behind my back into my hand and just go, there you go.
All right, so you make a little object appear in your hand. What's it
Yeah.
going to look like? Just kind of a.
It is. I'm guessing I know what wedding invitations generally look like. Are they like written like RSVP correspondence we have, or are they tend to be like sealed, like wrapped in a whatever?
I mean, it really depends on the noble family. Like I said, the whole architecture of this place seems weird to you. Um, so you're not sure where you are or what sort of wedding this is.
All right, I'm gonna make kind of the most ornate, simple wedding invitation scroll that's wrapped up really tightly with a kind of a goldish ribbon wrapped around the center with a wax seal that's my crest I have on me, the wolf head. I'm gonna be like, this is our response to the RSVP.
All right. So you present the invitation. And you would notice, Roderick, as this guy is talking now, it's almost like he's becoming less, like there's less and less emotion in his voice, and he's almost becoming kind of like very dull and methodic as he speaks. I'll say with your passive insight, something's up.
Yeah, I'll mention that. I'll kind of whisper to Oliver. I think something's going on. Just notice how more robotic he's getting.
So it's almost like he's not even looking at the invitation. He just kind of stares straight at you and once again says, "You don't belong here." And at that point, their features kind of fade and twist. And suddenly, two ghostly figures are standing before you, moving at you. Give me initiative rolls.
Counter jump!
Initiative.
Counter jump!
Shock says, "Oh
Still counter
gods,
jumping!
what is going on?" All right, let me grab him. So I'll say he was up next to you.
I've just hit the point now in Lord of the Rings where Gandalf turns up to the Shire.
Yeah. So generally, you probably couldn't counter charm while you were talking, just because it would be kind of
Yeah, I
difficult.
get that.
But we'll say you're
I'm
counter
gonna counter
charming
charm
now.
as soon as yeah, I was like, as soon as whenever I'm not talking, I go back to counter charming because this place is freaky.
All right. So the first act is going to be shock. He is going to step forward, drawing his flame dagger, realizing that these guys are the ones that need magic to hit. And he is going to rush up and stab at the newly formed wraith. Taking a shank, 22 will strike, doing 6 piercing and 2 fire, as it seems to resist the fire, so 8 damage. And second attack. Oh, his token. Okay, updated that. Second attack, 18 will strike again as he stabs it for another 9 points of damage. Very much angering this creature. That's it for him. Damien.
I'll just shoot the
He yells,
wraith
"Bring it
that.
down!" So you take aim with your bow. Firing past shock, 18 will strike it, which will do 16 points of damage. Getting
Attack
its
number two.
attention. Oh, no,
Yikes.
that is going to miss. So it is very upset at you. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just going to move here to the end of the room.
Back to the wall. All right. So the Spectre is going to float around Shock and attack with flank, doing a life drain. 24 will strike him. Hitting Shock for 14 necrotic. And he has to make a con save. Let's see, con. Alright, so he will resist not becoming life drained. Oliver.
Action counter charm. So
Okay.
no one can hope. Everyone has advantage on hopefully getting possessed by these blockers.
Yeah.
Bonus action. I really don't have much. But let me see. If I move, no, he comes out of my thing, so I have to stay. Cool. That's all I can do.
Alright, Rogric.
Pull out my dagger. Attack this one.
Alright, so you rush up, flanking the Spectre. Stabbing at it with your dagger. Ooh, 12. 12 is just enough. That is its AC, so you would strike. Doing...
Take 15 magical and then 1 radiant.
Okay. So 16, that would badly wound the creature and cause it to turn towards you. Alright, anything else? Your turn is ending. So the Wraith goes. It's gonna fly over this way, giving Shock and Oppie. So he will spend his reaction swinging at it. Striking. He does 13 more points, which will put it to wounded. Rogric, it will also give you an Oppie as it flies past.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and spend your reaction. Yeah, 16 will strike as well. Doing, well, no sneak attack, but 9 points.
It's a different turn, right?
You don't have an
never mind.
ally
Yeah,
next to
you're
you.
right,
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, just a 9.
So he would take 9. Do you have an Oppie you can take, Oliver?
Yeah, I can.
Alright, so...
Yeah, I have Warcaster, so I will... Well, I'll let him carry on moving because I want to Eldritch Blast him, but I want to do it without disadvantage.
Well, you'd have to Eldritch Blast him now if you're going to use that as your reaction.
Would it use my disadvantage, though, if I did it?
It would, yeah.
Would it be at
I mean,
Hey,
can't you...
Alright.
isn't it after he gets out of range when he gets the opportunity attack?
No, it's that square. As he's leaving, you take your attack. That's why I stopped him there.
Can you just Booming Blade him?
Yeah, I can Booming Blade him.
That way if he keeps moving in...
Yeah.
It's
Alright,
true.
cool, we'll Booming Blade.
Alright, yeah, 17 will strike him.
Okay, so... Let's see, so this is going to be... That's for the Booming Blade.
So 10.
And it's just 10.
Alright.
And then this is for the attack with the rapier. Longsword, not rapier.
So it would be 1d8. So 2. And then...
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay,
It rolled because of the crit.
Oh, right. Well, no, because the
No,
crit
it does-
gave 2d8 on both. 2d8 is if he keeps moving, which at this point
the
he's
bottom-
not going to.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I rolled.
the bottom one is just his normal damage of the 14.
Yeah. Alright, so he's going to stop as you do this, becoming badly wounded. Turn towards you and attack you. So he lunges at you with a life drain attack. 22, I believe, hits you.
Yeah.
Doing 24 necrotic, and I need a con save.
This is what I wanted to know. 24. Okay.
He
Fuck
is
me.
pulsing with booming blade. Wow.
I need a con save.
Alright, so you do make your con save, and it is not life drain. You just take 24 necrotic instead of 24 life drain. Alright, that is it for his turn. Into the new round, Shock. So he is going to... He's going to go for this thing first with flank. Flame Dagger will strike with the first attack, doing 12, which brings it down. Then he's going to rush over and say, Oliver, I have your back. And he's going to attack, which will miss, unfortunately. That's it for Shock. Damien.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot this guy normally.
Okay. So you fire your first shot. Yeah, 23 will strike. Doing 6, 7, 8. Still alive.
Then again.
Yeah, 17 strikes as well. And that's another 8, and that will bring him down.
And I can pick up half my arrows, right?
Yes, after combat. But yeah, so the two shades have been slain. What do you all want to do?
I pick up 2 of my 4 arrows.
Okay. Shock says, what wedding are they talking about? Who are these people?
Whatever.
Maybe
Oliver
not.
will minor illusion the word so I don't have to keep interrupting my counter charm. The saying is basically going to be just like, I'm guessing it's whatever we're at.
I think maybe whatever happened here, maybe it happened during a wedding, however long ago.
Yeah.
Oliver nods.
There's no way out. There's no way back. So I guess we have to keep going forward.
Like, Oliver, how are you doing? Do you need any healing?
So I haven't got. Well, every time I click on my token, I can't see most of the icons. So the only one I could find roughly was the half heart. I'm above half, but I'm not much. I couldn't find the winded one, so I just went for the only location I knew one.
The winded one
roughly
is
was.
this
I'm
one.
alright. No, I know. When I click on my token, most of the things that for me, I have all the colors, and then everything else is blanked out except for strong guy. And then if I go further down, flying, invisible. But that's where I just went for the only one I knew roughly where it was.
All right.
So that's what I'm kind of okay. I can hold out for a little bit, and if I have to, I can use healing spells and hopefully Learman's tiny hut, and then get a long rest and get everything back.
So,
Shock.
go ahead.
I was gonna ask Shock if he can take the lead since he has the dagger, the light dagger.
Yeah, he'll nod and light it up. So,
We don't.
Well, as you turn the corner looking south, it appears that the path goes two ways. There's a door to the south, and the path also turns to the east. And something on the wall here seems strange. It almost looks like a bit of that dark shadow you stepped into, but just a smaller amount, kind of pulsing with dark energy.
That seems a bit ominous.
Shock would nod. You say we should probably stay away from it.
Yeah, magic's not my forte.
I'm gonna mage hand and like have the mage hand float over and touch the darkness.
Give me a wisdom save.
I get it at advantage because of counter charm.
No, this isn't a charm.
Okay.
Alright, so the darkness would suddenly envelop the mage hand, which is now kind of a darker, shadowy image, whereas before you couldn't even see it. Now you can kind of see it wreathed in the shadows. And you start to hear whispers in your mind.
But I gotta think in my head and just go, Dad, you've never talked to me before.
They would subside a moment later, and your mage hand would just vanish. Also, the dark miasma on the wall vanished as well.
But like, okay, future reference, don't touch the darkness. It makes me have a family reunion.
What are you talking about? Shock says.
Just the minute my mage hand touched that darkness, I heard whispers in my head, and it felt like a family reunion.
Well, which way are we going?
Do both ways have darkness, or is one not?
Both ways just seem to end in doors. So there's a door to the south and a door to the east.
But one of them had like darkness coming out of it.
That was a point on the wall. It had shadows.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That wasn't on the door, no. The doors seem normal, or normal-ish.
Yes.
Hey, Roderick, Damien, one of you pick odd or even.
Odd.
Going south.
Alright.
Shock
Let's do it.
nod.
And then go east. No, you can't.
You can do it if you want.
He says, wait,
Yeah.
are we going south or east? I'm confused, as he's kind of
Go
looking
south.
around
Yeah,
nervously.
we're going south.
Alright.
Back
So
was kind of charming.
Shock would head south. And as he touches the door to open it, he would vanish.
Oh no.
Rick, everyone, let's go east.
I grabbed the door.
Alright. So you would vanish as well. Give me a wisdom save. You can have advantage. Okay. What are the two of you gonna do?
Guess Robert turns all of ours. I guess we're following, and he'll go touch the door.
You're invisible. And like, where the fuck did you come from?
Who said that?
Am I hearing voices again?
It's the whispers.
Yes.
Give me
Right.
a wisdom save at advantage.
So this is
Oof.
what Toby went through.
Don't have the bless, but
Oh, well, then just roll a second time. Alright, so yeah, he would vanish. And I assume you're following?
Yep,
Okay.
I gotta do wisdom.
Yeah, give me a wisdom save.
fun with portals.
I get
19.
19 because of counter charm.
Alright.
I am spamming counter charm. I'm.
So you are someplace new.
Just recite the beginning over and over again.
Oh, charming place. I really must get the name of their decorator. I think my family would like to try this back home. You know, this whole dingy, miserable village homeland motif.
You don't see Shock. As you appear, you're in some sort of room where there is some kind of pulsing slime near the corner. There is a door to the east, and to the north you see a partially collapsed hallway and hear a splashing noise.
I take a quick look over there, see if I can find Shock.
You
Shock.
don't see Shock
you hear
over
me?
there. But you do see what looks like. Wait, do you have a light source?
I think Roderick does.
Have a torchlight, basically.
All right, so you hear something splashing around in the darkness to the north, but you wouldn't see it. Like over here somewhere.
Shock, if that's you, turn the light back on.
You hear what sounds like a child laugh.
That's scary.
But you still don't see anything. It's pitch black up there.
I
Yeah,
investigate
no,
this
that
slime.
reminds me of my home.
Yeah, so if you look at the slime... do you have knowledge nature?
I think Oliver
I
does.
don't. No,
Alright.
I do if you
not
wanted
proficient.
me to help.
So, yeah, the slime just looks kind of jello-y. And it seems to be moving slightly. Oliver, you think... Hold on a second. Just look at something. So you think this might be some sort of inert ooze. It's hard to say which one, but this could definitely be dangerous. It hasn't attacked you yet, so that's good. Because generally these things are fairly aggressive.
I wouldn't touch it because it could potentially eat you alive.
Yeah, it's kind of underneath the green. There's like a dark rippling.
I definitely wouldn't touch it because if the ooze isn't going to kill you, the necrotic thing might.
But there doesn't look like the size of a human there, does it?
No, I mean it just looks like an ooze.
Well, heck, for all we know, Shock got transported back out, or Shock right now is the dinner of some dead person.
I hope that isn't
Well,
the case.
We gotta keep looking for him. I guess we go.
I'm going to walk up and see if I can see behind the boulder.
So as you step north, the ooze moves a bit, and your torch would go out.
It's a light. It's not a.
It's a light rock.
So it's not an actual torch. It's the dagger Asyok has the effect that can.
Oh, it's the dagger.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems to turn off then.
Okay.
Almost like the light magic was sucked into this darkness.
I can't see, Oliver.
No, Damien, don't grab me there.
Whoa, sorry. I didn't mean to. Or did I? What?
I mean, you could at least buy dinner first.
So what do you want to do?
I mean,
I whined you
know
the
I'm a
other day,
bard,
didn't I?
I know I'm a bard, but that's just a bit stereotypical, isn't it? I don't want to shag everything I see.
I mean, I would try to see if I can turn the dagger back on.
Alright, so you would try to activate it. And it seems like it activates, but then almost immediately the light is snuffed out by this thing again.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
I am going to toss my flask of alchemist fire on the
Where?
ground.
Well,
On the ground, like a little bit away from me.
Alright, where exactly?
I can't see, so.
right. If you tell me you're going to do this, I will direct you because I have dark vision. I will
Okay.
direct you in the.
I'll have Oliver direct me.
Alright, where are you
Fine,
putting
I will
the...
direct him down south. Do you want? Hang on. Do you want to be near the ooze or away from the ooze? That's my first question.
Preferably away from the ooze so it doesn't instantly snuff it
Okay.
out.
So over here, we'll throw it over here,
Right,
away
so
from us and Roderick.
where are you pinging? Sorry, I missed it.
Just here.
Okay. Sure. So you throw the alchemist fire over there, and I assume you light it up.
I hope it lights up.
All right, so once again, the room will light up momentarily, and the flame's light is somehow just sucked out of existence. Like it's still burning, but there's no light coming from it, as this shadow thing pulses some more.
Does it take damage from the fire?
Did you want to throw the fires on the thing?
Well, no, but
No, it
it
doesn't.
just
It
auto
doesn't suck the
disappeared.
fires in. It sucks the light from the fire, which is kind of weird.
Oh, okay.
So the fires are still burning. You can hear them burning, but it's almost like the light is being snuffed by this thing.
That's
Okay,
awkward.
I'm gonna try something really weird. I'm gonna do minor illusion, but I'm gonna constantly do minor illusion to create like fireflies that just flicker for a second and then go out. Just, like constantly flickering out in on, if that makes sense. Like sparks of like fire when you're like using a grinder and you see all the shards or the flecks just fly off.
All
I'm
right.
just constantly doing that, spamming that.
Sure. So I mean, the lights would kind of appear then disappear as the creature continues to, or the slime continues to just snuff all the light out.
Yeah, perhaps we should get
It's a
away from
strobe
this
effect
thing.
for you all, but you can at least see.
Yeah, you can momentarily see that the area up here is where, and you could hear the child still kind of splashing in the water.
We can't get past the boulder, can we?
You
Yeah, it
can.
doesn't water.
It's a difficult terrain. You can just climb over it. It's only like blocking part of the floor.
All right.
Yeah, I want to need you to guide me out where I can't see.
But I can't see in the room at all, so I would just try to walk north. Like, to
I'll
where
walk
the
over,
wall is.
grab Roderick, who's
Yeah.
here, and just be like, "Follow me." Just
All right. So you kind of lead him up
where's
here.
Rod? Yeah.
I would
Otter's
keep
gonna have
trying.
to
Then
go
I'll
along
grab
with, "Can I
Davey
leave
into
my
I'll grab Davey with the other hand and push them both forward because I can't go first.
I would keep trying to activate the dagger to see if it ever lets.
All right. So let's see. At this point, as you kind of climb over the rock here, your dagger would activate, lighting up the area. And to the north of you, you would see a grate on the floor, like a metal grate that's kind of flooded over, and a child kind of standing at the edge of it laughing. He would see you and smile.
I'll start climbing over as them to get out. Just keeping an eye on the thing behind us as I keep doing counter charm and keep humming a melody.
Okay.
I'm just humming. I know a song. That old baby shark. Fuck it. It'll be annoying.
I was
So-
gonna say, like, be warned, it'll probably turn like the others.
So yeah, the child just kind of smiles at you and says, "Come play with me in the water."
I've heard about this play. You do that, you end up drowned in the water.
The child just
Everything I'm
kind of
saying,
laughs.
I'm singing to the tune.
He just kind of smiles and goes back to splashing around in the water.
Can you hear me?
So as you get closer, you think you see a shadow below the grate. There might be someone or something down there.
No, I'm pretty sure they're dead if they are, so maybe just leave them alone.
Other than that, there is a door over here.
What if it's
There was
shock
also a door
mode?
in the other room. There was also a
There
door in the other room if you remember correctly.
there was a door in the
Yeah.
other room, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was where we came through.
No, you just sort of appeared in the room. You're not sure where you came
Oh.
from.
Crap.
I mean, I guess from here I'd try to see if I can make out what the shadow is.
So
We could get any closer than this.
shine your light over, and it appears to be Shock. Just kind of there under the water, not moving. Looking as though he has been there for a bit, drowned.
Can I try to do sort of insight or arcana or something to see if it's real?
You can attempt to disbelieve it with an investigation check. This isn't real. Shock can't be dead. I assume no +3.
I mean, if I can cast guidance before I did, that's why I said I'll do a little prayer.
Right. So with a 16, you kind of sigh a bit, kind of like a sigh of relief, as you don't think that's Shock. In fact, now it just appears to you like some kind of skeleton under the water. Some kind of trickery. And the child just kind of looks at you and smiles and keeps splashing around.
Yeah, I'll kind of relay that to everyone. Definitely seems to be sort of tricks. I think we should keep going on.
Do you want to go through this door, or do you want to go back to the ooze room and go through that door?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think we'll. I guess.
This door here?
Yeah.
Alright, so you approach the door. Have I been cutting out at all, or am I sounding okay?
You're still cutting out a little bit, like the very end. Usually
Oh,
of a
okay.
sentence.
Well,
The last word gets cut.
Roderick would approach the door, and once again, as he touches it, he would vanish.
Any save?
No save this time.
Oliver, with Roderick taking the light source with him, Oliver comes over, grabs Damien, pushes him into the door first, and then goes.
So as you approach the door, the child would say, "It's dangerous to go deeper in. The deeper you go, the harder it is to come back."
I'll push Damien through the door first.
Right. So you...
Then I'll turn around. I'll turn around to the child, and I'll turn around and go, "Sweetie, this isn't dangerous. You should have seen my childhood and where I grew up and who my family is. That's fucking danger." Then I go for the door.
Okay.
Have you turned?
More doors.
We're room hopping.
Yay! Are
Uh,
you playing Pokemon?
so the three of you, give me wisdom saves. There wouldn't be
Do
any
I still get
advantage this time. No, because this would be
Okay.
once you go through.
But I'm still doing it, so I would still get advantage if nobody else. It's me
Okay.
and anybody within 30 feet.
All right.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to check.
Well, with a 9.
I don't think a 9.
Yeah. All right.
Oliver failed save. I'll make that a note.
So, you would appear in a new place. And for some strange reason, when the three of you appear in this room, there are two Olivers. Wait, why am I not seeing the room? Can you guys see the room?
Yep.
Weird.
And I have a torch out. No, I couldn't at the time.
So yeah, there are two Olivers there as you appear in this strange room. One of them kind of looks over at the two of you, looks at the other one, and would say, "What's going on?" Kind of looking curiously at his doppelganger. "Who are you?" he says. What are you gonna do, Oliver?
I'm me. Who the fuck are you?
Says, I'm you. What do you mean? This is an imposter. Something's going on here. We should question him. Restrain him.
I mean, I mean, as much as I would love nothing more than to tie myself down, it's even for me that's a bit fucked up, even though it is a little kinky.
This is getting out of hand. There are two of them now.
He would say,
we multiply like cats.
he would say, help me restrain him. We can question him. Then we can get to the kinky stuff later, maybe.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm not against it.
What are the two of you gonna do?
And I guess I'll just watch them try to insight them, see if I can get any indication, like, that they seem different, they seem the same.
Alright, what about Damien?
Quick, what's something the real Oliver would know?
Well, what is there I would know that you would know to verify? Because, that's a problem.
You know what? What did we talk about that night when we had the spiked alcohol?
Oh. Shit, now I have to remember. Fuck.
So the other one would
You asked...
answer and tell you it.
Yeah, I would say, like, no, you asked me a bunch of personal questions, which I answered to a fashion.
Says exactly.
Oh my god. I'm out of ideas, Roderick.
It's so weird looking at myself. I will admit, I am quite attractive.
I know,
Still,
right?
this
It's
is...
Joe, I've always wanted to see what it looked like from the back. Turn around.
He'll turn around a bit.
I was there,
Yeah,
well,
I
just
have
give
a
us...
good bum.
If we take some time, I can just... Yeah, well, I guess we'll start, pull out a pearl. I'll, kind of go over. I'll just begin ritual casting Identify on one of the Olivers. See if there's anything affecting it. And then afterwards I'll do it on the other one.
Alright, so as you do this, this one will say, he's trying to cast a spell. As he looks to his doppelganger, and he starts to cast a spell. Give me initiative rolls.
But which one's the... Okay, Lou, just so I know, which one's the one who said he's trying to cast a spell? The one I'm controlling or the one you're controlling?
The one that you would think is a doppelganger, because you obviously think that you are you.
The other one. That's cool. No, that's cool. I just wanted to know which one had said it, just so I knew. Like, why are you freaking out? He's done this 1,000 times to items. It's fine.
It says, not him, you. And he is going to...
I'm not casting a thing!
Attack you with... I guess his rapier. We'll do a booming blade. Luckily, I believe 10 is going to miss. So you jump to the side like, hey, as his rapier kind of booms with thunder energy. He says, stand still. It's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, fine.
I love this so much.
What do I want to do? Okay. Foot radius. Okay. Yeah, we're doing this. Sorry, everyone. It's the only thing I can do that will help. I'm gonna run into the center. No, I don't. I don't have to run into the center. I'll stay where I am. 20-foot radius.
Oh, what are you casting?
Silence.
Alright, so
Oliver's a problem as long as he can do spells. If I can stop him doing spells.
Alright, so you fill.
There we are.
The,
2 of them. I didn't want 2. 1 and 1.
you fill the area with a silence. And you are concentrating. Anything else?
No.
Alright, Rogrick. So one of them has suddenly attacked the other with a booming blade.
Yeah, I think Roderick would just. I guess. Well, first of all, which is the one that suddenly attacked the other one?
Well, this one claimed that the other one was casting a spell, and then he attacked him with his booming blade.
This is the one who claimed. This is the one who did silence. The one who's concentrating is the one who did silence. The other one's the one who attacked.
Oh, I had them reversed, but that's fine. We'll say this one is the one that claimed and attacked.
That's why I asked who was doing the what, so I knew who was which.
Yeah, and then the other one in response suddenly did a silence, making this area basically silent.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'm gonna go behind the one that suddenly attacked then and attack him.
Alright, so he would mouth like, what the fuck, as you stab at him. Yeah, 26 is going to strike him.
Oliver can still rebarb. Yours, Oliver, can still rebarbs.
That's true.
No, he can't. He's in silence.
No, you are right. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, I think in
can't.
silence he would be unable to. So that would strike, doing 18. As he kind of gives you like a what the fuck yell. Although it's quiet.
I did silence to stop me doing spells, and I was just like, I've got spells.
So he is wounded. Damien.
I'm going to trust Roderick's judgment and shoot the one that he had just attacked.
Okay.
By longbow.
Maybe you're killing me.
17 would just miss.
Oh.
His AC is 18.
Damn, you have such a high AC. Jesus. I'll do it again.
20 will strike with the second shot. Doing 11. As once again he mouths like, Jesus, what are you doing? Looking badly wounded.
Your Oliver would mouth to Blackwater, motherfucking Blackwater.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know what he's saying, but he seems very upset. New round. So the Oliver.
Do I need to make that concentration check? Because you took the because of what it said on my health.
No, you wouldn't need to make that.
Okay.
So. Oh, sorry. I just realized it would be minusing from your token too. So you are still at.
Yeah, it is.
You're still at
I know what I'm
whatever
at.
you
I know
were
what I'm at. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know what I'm at. That's what I was asking.
All right, there. I said so. Shouldn't do that anymore. All right. So Oliver.
That's what I was. Karen, my turn. All right, cool.
Well,
I am going.
he's gonna go first.
Oh, okay.
So he is going to. I think he's just going to. What can he do? I thought I knew what he was gonna do, but let me think a moment.
If Oliver, I'm going to tell you this: if Oliver's being targeted by both Roderick and Blackwater, Oliver would unsettling word Roderick and risk the opportunity attack. Unsettling word Roderick, and then do hold person on both Damien and Roderick. Sorry, I'm telling you what I do.
I think he is gonna give you. Oh, he doesn't want to give Roderick an opportunity attack. He is just gonna hit all three of you with a slow spell. So I need
okay.
wisdom saves. Beep, beep, beep,
He
beep.
can't do that.
All right, he's
Verbal.
gonna step here, then do that. So you would get an oppie on him.
Sorry.
If you want
Hey,
to
I
take
did
an
this
oppie on
specifically
him.
for a reason.
Booming blade.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, booming blade. Wait, unless it does it have a. Does the booming blade have a verbal component?
Give me a sec. No,
It
I can
does.
long the sword him. Give me a second.
24
Oh, it
would
does
strike
not.
him. Well,
Booming
thunder
blade does not have
damage
a verbal
doesn't
component.
trigger in silence anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, negates all thunder damage. But
I forget
you
about
would
that.
hit him for 7, as he does pulse, and it would explode. But unfortunately, yeah, the explosion would not happen because of the silence.
Well,
So
if he moves, then doesn't he take the damage outside of the silence?
it would trigger on the space that he moves, same as the opportunity attack. It triggers, yeah, on the space that he is stepping out of.
Oh, I passed.
Okay, so you would make it.
Yeah, I need to do a what the fuck is save again? I completely forgot.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
All right, so I think you
Oh, I fail.
fail, so you're slowed. He is concentrating, and that would be. Yeah, I guess he'll move over here, ending his turn. Not completely happy with how that slow went. Roderick.
So I'm gonna try to cut him off. But I'll attack him again. I'll specifically do non-lethal, but yeah, I'll attack him again.
Okay.
Okay, I need to give myself that spell slot back.
I'll object interaction, pull out the +1 dagger I have, then I'll main attack.
All right. So no, 13 is gonna miss with your attack. See,
I'll use my bonus action to attack with the other dagger.
Okay, double shank. Ooh, but no, that is gonna miss as well. As now he says, Roderick, what the fuck? As you're trying to stab him. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Damien.
I'm gonna shoot him again. I don't know if I can non-lethal this or not.
No, you can't non-lethal with a ranged.
Well, I hope this isn't the real you, Oliver.
Yeah, 26 will strike.
And Oliver still rebarbs it as a reaction.
Yeah, true. Now that he's out of the silence, sure. Go ahead, reroll.
Sorry, but I'm.
Wait, can we link Silvery Barbs? Do I need to hear him?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, I can link it. Oh, he's got it.
Just see.
Yeah, it's just C. So as you're
Oh, okay.
shooting, he kind of does a fate thing where he tries to. Nope. So he is struck, taking. I'll just use the 13.
Yeah.
And he is badly wounded.
Attack number 2 then.
All right, second shot. Oh, concentration.
Oh.
Would fail, so you're no longer slowed. You would lose the spell. Cursing again. That is it for Damien, right? Because
Mhm.
Lemon would miss. So new rounds. Oliver.
I don't think our Oliver ever went.
Didn't you? Oh, did I skip you? Okay, go
No.
ahead, Oliver. What are you going to do for your turn? Sorry.
No, it's okay. Fuck. Dude, is silence doing anything for us right now?
Well, he already
Unless
stepped
you
out of
can,
it.
unless you can move it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't move it. It's stationary. You
Nah.
can go to silence.
Okay, so you let it fall away.
Yeah, I start concentrating. So I will come over here. We have flank. And then... do I want to do that, actually? Yeah, no, I don't want to burn that kind of spell. Alright, cool. I will longsword it.
Okay. Ooh, no,
Nope.
12 is going to miss. All right, so anything else?
Oh, and then it goes to my... Yeah, because then it would come back to my turn that we're on now.
Yeah. All
No,
right,
'cause
so...
Oliver... No, that's my turn from last turn. Oliver's got to take his turn. Okay, cool. Carry on.
Yeah. So he is going to say, you bastard, to you traitorous snot me. And he is going to cast... What's he going to cast?
Oliver turns around and goes, "That's the best you can come up with? We have the same fucking father and mother, you daft twat."
I think he's just going to hit you with another booming blade.
Hmm?
This doesn't really have anything big. So he does nothing big damage wise.
No.
Alright, so yeah,
He's not built for that.
he's just gonna say, stop your bloody whatever, I don't know. He's gonna attack you with his booming blade. Oh, geez, no. He is gonna miss as you step to the side. He says, I have no patience for you, as he swings and misses. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We'll booming blade him.
Just booming blades back and forth. Oh, well, looks like you are mirroring each other.
The exact same
Ha!
fucking
Ha!
roll.
All right, so they both kind of lunge as their swords
Yep.
like clang, and there's some thunder crackling. Roderick, you bloody bastard! Oh, your
Yeah.
mother. It's my mother too. God damn it!
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberry.
So you lunge from behind him as he's distracted, but he is quick enough to get out of the way.
And then offhand. Still a 15.
Yeah, no, that's gonna miss as well. All right, Damien.
He's gonna move across like this. And just shoot him.
He says, "Damien, stop shooting me with your bloody arrows, you." Ugh!
Shut it! Is he silvery barbs or? Oh, he has no reaction.
He would.
Yeah, it would have. He would have.
I just didn't.
So he gets it.
Yeah, so yeah, he'll silvery barbs. What the hell? Oh, never mind. He is struck.
They don't call me Snipe Water for nothing.
So he kind of stumbles back with the arrow sticking out of his side and says, why? And he falls over forward, at which point the other one vanishes. And Oliver is dying on the floor. Rogrick, what are you going to do?
Wait, what just happened?
Basically, you were killing the real me.
The second one vanished, the one that you thought was the real one, and now there's just one of them on the floor, bleeding out.
I'll spare the dying.
Alright, so he is brought back from the brink. Does that put him to 1 or 0?
No, that one just keeps him at 0.
Okay, so he's kind of like maybe leaning up against the wall with a very angry look on his face. What do you want to do?
And then I'll do a second level cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that first.
Alright, and then you sneak
13.
attack him. 13. Alright, so Oliver, you're feeling better, but that definitely hurt. What do you want to do?
You drag me onto the map so I can see.
Oh, can you not see? Oh, that's right, because... Hang on, I'll fix it.
It's okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
So you're...
Oliver wakes up.
yeah.
Oliver wakes up and goes, "You motherfucking bastards! How can you not tell the real me from a fucking fake one?"
Well, why would the real you attack the fake one when we try to cast a spell on you?
Because the real me was trying to do the fake me was the fake me was trying to do something fucking random. Is there any way we can like long rest now? Because I need sleep.
I mean, I guess we can try to do your hut. See a way to get out of here
Everyone,
right now.
sleep in the hut of the guy you nearly fucking killed. Yeah, I will try and do Lehman's tiny hut.
So now that things have calmed down a bit, you find that you're in an odd room with a couple of grates and a bunch of water flowing through it. You would see 4 doors, one at the 2 south corners of the room, one at the eastern corner, and one kind of centered north. And some more of that weird ooze over here. This one doesn't have the black shadowy creature within it, though. It just looks like a slime of some kind. And actually, we are at time, so we should do MVP votes and end here.
I am so sorry for backseat handling me.
That's fine. No worries.
I just thought because I've built Oliver a certain way to very easily fuck with stuff, I was like, yeah, no, he'll do this, and he'd do that, and he's got this.
Alright, so Rogrick, with 3 votes, you were MVP. Congrats.
Yay.
Yeah, good game,
I'll call
everyone.
my wife back, so I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, see you then. Have a good week, everyone.
Oh, I can't wait to see where these adventures lead to.
I'm so doing tiny hut and sleeping.
We had 1 downtime day, right? Or was it 2? It was 1.
I think it was just 1, I think,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna head off. Later, guys. Thanks for the game.
Yeah. See you
Right.
next time.
Yeah, Raven, if you give me the sheet to create the part-time backup character for for Tuesday, I can do that before and it's good. And I figured he could be like someone working for Blackwater.
Yeah, do you have any story points to spend?